Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Oh, it's been a favourite of yours. Mbappé! Mbappé! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mohamed Salah. Lovely bit of skill. And a chance! Mo Salah! Sensational! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out towards the right wing. Foden gets over and intercepts. He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Camavinga, that's a lovely, neat pass. Piqué wins the duel this time. chance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappé. Now it's Messi, nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Neymar. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. De Bruyne is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's gone searching crossfield.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Danger averted for now. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappé. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And this is Mbappé.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's got the beating of his man. Driving. Mbappé! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Fernando Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Rashford! It's bounced back off the post. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Out to the right. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rashford. Rashford! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is goal number 20. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Serginho. Schüller. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappé. He is through here. Some resolute defending there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
There will be
And Bebeto! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next...
Oh, no, this does not look good. Forlan. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Twente are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Barcelona finding their passes. Rashford will not want to lose out here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And here's Rashford. Oh, that's nice. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's had it taken off him, and it's made its way to him. Chiellini with the slide tackle there. And this is Del Piero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mohamed Salah.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played out wide. And here's Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Half an hour played now. And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Twente clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. He's going for goal! Sensational from Rashford! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are back in business! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He is through here. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rashford trying to keep this in. He's gone for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back... It's Rashford! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And the through ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. The ball... Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Twente are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rashford. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision made.
Fallen! Fallen! That is a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No foul, says the referee.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Twente can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to over...
That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocked.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Now it's Rashford. Chance here to counter. Mateus. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan looking to pass their way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's De Bruyne. Cannavaro. David Villa. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Approaching the half-hour mark. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. All driven towards the far post.
Real chance! Messi from another planet! A finish of true class! Barcelona are in front!
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will...
He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries a deft little ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance, surely! And it's in! AC Milan are all square.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Griezmann. David Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Raul. Tries to play it through. De Bruyne cuts out the pass. And here's Kane. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint...
Messi! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Good ball, good take. There's the shot! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. De Bruyne. And it's Kane. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
4 added minutes have been
Tchouaméni.
indicated.
Mateus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that was very necessary. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cannavaro. And that is that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. Piqué. To Chiellini. Barcelona finding their passes. Backward it goes. Quality ball. Best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Koundé. Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to...
That is some save from Khan!
And he was alert to it. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Beckenbauer really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Steaming on goalwards. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Stojkovic. And he's had a hit. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Stojkovic. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. De Bruyne. Koundé. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Throw in. Stojkovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, just great chance! Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Substitution.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ambitious ball here, and he's picked out the run. Best gets
Decent chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
the movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast...
Tries a shot! Yes!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Taken back almost at once. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Picked out brilliantly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space.
And he shoots! No mistake! They're back within reach!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Great ball if he can get there.
Chance, surely! It's there!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappé. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And he's lost his man here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Best. He's picked his way through. Poor robust challenge. And that was very necessary.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. That's really well cleared. This looks promising. That's at the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kaoru Mitoma, Peter.
He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Goes for the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
They get a throw in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu. Rudiger. Knocks it out wide. Cafu could try cutting inside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! Just a whisker away. Pogba. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
He's gone for goal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Featuring our guest performers today. Substitution for Barcelona, number 6. Coming on to replace him is
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Piqué. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
This looks promising. That is good strength. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Salah. So we've reached the hour mark. That is good alertness. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos delivers.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Mohamed Salah. Number 15, Mbappé. Coming on the field,
Cafu receives it in a good position. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cafu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played out wide. He's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rafinha! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision.
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That has not gone well. De Bruyne, Neymar, looking for options for movement. Face to face with... He's having a shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's at the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as...
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. There it is! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Nicely spread. And the ball is out of play. Look at the space here. It's roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get on the end of this? Tonali chips it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Rashford. Always onto this. Real chance here. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And it's Neymar. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he shoots! They've scored! And they're back in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
India take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Guti. Griezmann. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Costa Curta. Guti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rice. And here's Griezmann. Oh, that's neat. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Griezmann really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That's an imaginative pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good effort from distance. Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Chiellini, Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through, played into space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Guti, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all's... Roll! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's had a shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after score.
And Messi! It's there! And they've got their lead back. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Rashford.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. India get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rice, spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. India can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rafinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. And it's Rice. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins of thrills. The sort of